Hi guys, today we're doing a simple topic called quadratic inequality. Quadratic inequality is an example thereof. It will be x squared minus 7x minus 8 is less than 0. Now, this is called quadratic inequality because of the sign there. Inequality sign is less than or greater than. Now, the first step which you need to do is to factorize the given quadratic inequality. Let's factorize it together. X minus 8 into x plus 1. Do not forget, don't write equal to there. If you write equal to, it means you are changing the question from inequality to equation. Now, this topic is a topic in grade 11. But it's also examinable in grade 12. Our syllabus is very, very progressive, meaning metric is being spread mostly in grade 10, 11, and 12. So this topic, which we're doing now, it will be beneficial to both grade 11s and grade 12s. We have factorized this quadratic inequality, then you get CV. Please guys, CV is not curriculum vitae. This CV stands for, do you all know what this stands for? Critical values. What are the critical values? It will be x equals to 8 or x equals to -1. Exactly what you do when it's quadratic equation. But this is not answers. Please guys, it's critical values. They will help you to arrive at your answer. Now, we're going to use a method called graphical method. Which method are we going to use? Graphical method. Remember, this is a parabola. So a parabola, if the coefficient of x squared is positive, it means the graph is concave up. Concave up. So you just draw a simple parabola. But what is important is this x line and the intercept. The intercept is your critical values. So it will be -1, and here we'll have -8. The small critical value is always on the right, and the big one is, the small critical value is on the left. Sorry, I said on the right. The small one is on the left, and the big one is on the right, like your normal graph or a number line. Now, when you say less than 0, do you know what we mean by less than 0? Less than 0 means your y. So when you say y is less than 0, this is, I call it a demarcation. This side, y is positive. This side, y is negative. So what is the other name for positive? It means greater than 0. So this part is your greater than 0 or positive. That is above. Can I write above there? So when I say above, I mean above this x. This one, obviously, the opposite of above, below. So this will be below. This will be negative or less than 0. Now, let's go to our question. The question says less than 0. What does that mean? It means we must get x, which when substituted here, will make the whole thing to be negative. That's what that question says. Now, we are given y, because this is your y value. So it means where y is less than 0, get x. Very easy. Now, can we change the color code here so that you see properly? Let's make above a different color. You see, above is green, below is blue, meaning greater than 0 is going to be up there, less than 0 it will be blue graph. So we've divided that graph into two portions. Greater than 0, green, less than 0, blue. Do you all see the two color codes? Now, it means our answer is on the blue line. Can I hold it? Because The question says less than 0. Less than 0 means below x. Now, if you check your critical value, very important, guys. Now we are reading the graph. We interpret the graph to get our answer. The blue line or the blue graph, this is our critical value, x equals to -1. It is on the right of x equals to -1. And it is on the left of x equals to 8. Let me make sure that this 8 is visible so that everybody sees it very clear. Now, we say our x here is this side. Look at this critical value. The graph is on the right of x equals to -1. Here the graph is on the left. When we say right, any number on the right of -1, it means greater than. When we say on the left of 8, it means less than 0. So your answer is going to be -1 less than x less than 8. Let me explain it. I've seen many learners being confused here. When you say -1 is less than x, you actually mean x is greater than -1. Let me see. Cello, which is my name, is greater than Bongani, who is one of my learners. If I start with Bongani, Bongani is smaller than Cello. Is exactly what is happening here. This means x is greater than -1, but the same x is smaller than 8. What it means here is any number between -1 and 8, when substituted here, the whole thing is going to be negative. I hope you understand this method called graphical method of solving quadratic inequality. Enjoy it.